Hello, my name is Brad Sullivan, and I will be the professor teaching college trigonometry this semester. I've been at CCD since 1999 full time. I've been teaching since, 1990. So I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing online quite a bit over the last several years. One of the things I want to do is just show you how to navigate D2L and kind of give you an idea of how the class is going to work. The first thing that you really want to do on here is the three panes that I have on D2L. I have a schedule that I will generally post so that you'll have about 2 weeks in advance. I've already got the first week put up here. It'll tell you what's due, and it'll tell you what you're going to cover. And generally, any type of news item I'm going to put here. This is a welcome that you can read. And over here, instructor information, how to contact me. One of the things you can do, the easiest way to email me is just click on this link right here. And if you click on that link, it'll take you right to a place where you can send me an email. These are my on-campus office hours. I also have website for the testing center, and then MyMathLab. I'll kind of go over and orient you on how you start on that with my video also. Okay, down at the bottom, it'll generally have some of the things that are due that you have to do with discussion forums and quizzes and things like that down there. So the buttons here, what you want to look at is the content button, the discussions, know how to use a Dropbox, know how to check your grades. I have different links, and then I have quizzes, although generally our quizzes are going to be done on MyMathLab. I am going to start you off with one syllabus quiz that you'll do here. So let me start with the content button. What you want to do first of all is when you click the content button, you'll see several things over at the side that you need to look at. First thing is the syllabus. One thing that you guys will need to do is go through, click on the syllabus link, and be sure that you read all of the syllabus. There's a lot of information on there. It'll tell you exactly how the class works. And if you have any questions about that, be sure that you ask me about that. So that's really step one, is look at your syllabus. Okay. The next thing that you want to do here on the Start Here button, basically I've got several optional things here. I have a safety video. Since you're not on campus, you don't really have to watch that. There's some general things I have with time management, things like that. Those are optional resources for you to read. There's also some institutional policies that you probably should also go through and look at as well. Other things I have on here, I have college algebra review. If you ever need to go through and look at anything with college algebra, there's a few things you want to look at, you can do that. I will also be putting up some review videos on that as well. Okay, now the key things that you're going to see is what I have every section that we cover is videotaped, along with reviews for tests. I video solutions to tests when you take them and so forth like that. So there is a Pencast video button. So Pencasts are an older thing that I've used before that I'm phasing out. So if you click on this, this really has everything for the whole semester. You're going to start by looking at the videos for section 1.1. Okay? And when you click on this, this will take you directly to YouTube. And what you can do on that, when you play that, there's a YouTube button there, and then it will begin to play the video. I'm a guitar player, so you'll hear me playing guitar sometimes as an introduction to get you in the mood for learning trigonometry. All right, so you can go through that. One thing about the videos is, of course, they are real easy to navigate through. You can go
the way that these things go.
You can rewind, replay, you can pause. I have like a calculator.
And then the way I look at this is,
and so forth. So it's very nice. You'll get your instruction for every section through the videos. Okay. Now, going back to where I was on D2L, I want to go back to the content button. So again, you're going to have all of these videos you can look at through the whole semester. They keep going down. There's a load more button. You'll go all the way down to the very end there. Okay, I've got everything up to 6.4, so it's all there already. Okay, what I recommend that you do is get a ring binder notebook, a fairly big ring binder notebook. And what I have you do, you don't turn this in, but I highly recommend you do this. Go to the class notes button and then click on the notes. So we're going to start with 1.1. So what you can do is you can click on there and you can download this. Anytime you want to download, you just go down here and download the PDF. And it just takes a couple of seconds for it to download. And what you'll see is these are the problems that we're going to look for in 1.1. And my video will cover this. So I recommend that you print this out, you watch the video, and you take notes on here. Okay, don't blow that off, because I think it's a really important thing to do. If you're in an online class, you got to get your instruction some way, but in the modern world, we can do videos, and it's really beneficial to you to go through and do this. All right. Students a lot of times just jump right into their homework and they don't read the book, watch the videos. That's a really bad way to learn math. So please go through and do these notes and do these videos. It'll help you tremendously if you do. Okay, another thing that you can do, I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but I use Microsoft OneNote quite a bit. And what I do is I just download my notes onto OneNote, and then if you have a tablet, that you can write on, a tablet PC or something like that, you can write on your notes on that. That way you don't ever have to print them out. And then I also will give you a PDF of what I've written out as I'm doing videos as well. OneNote's an outstanding program that allows you to write on a PDF through a tablet type PC. Okay, so that's a very nice thing to research and learn a little bit about here. Okay, so that's kind of the idea that I really want to make sure that you're clear on is, if you go back to D2L, this week you're mainly going to be working on section 1.1. Print the notes, view the video. Print the notes for 1.2, view the video as well. Okay, so those are really big things that you're going to look at throughout the semester, is look at your notes, look at your video. Okay, about every week you'll have a written assignment that you do that you turn into the Dropbox. So if you go down here, this is the first one, click on this, click on the PDF, and again, you will write on this. If you want to print it out and write on it and then scan and send to the Dropbox, you can do that. If you get into OneNote, you could put this into OneNote. If you have a tablet PC, you can write on that, create a PDF, and turn it into the Dropbox there. My written assignments generally are multiple choice. I don't give you partial credit on them. They're right or wrong. You do have to go through and show your work on there carefully. Then I post the solutions to those. There will always be a due date, and you put this in the D2L Dropbox. So here's what you do. The Dropbox is here. If you click on Dropbox, like for instance, I have a Dropbox for written assignment number 1. When you're done with it, you simply click on there, and then you upload the file. Okay, so you just upload it there. I will get it. The way I do this is I download it into OneNote, I grade it, and then I give it back to you. I send it back to you in an email is what I do. So you'll get feedback, and I can write on it and give you feedback on what you're doing and everything. So it's very high tech. Okay, so that's the written assignment. the next thing I want to look at is, let's see, let me get back on the content button here. I don't have a lot of stuff on here yet, so something's not working here, so give me just a minute here. Okay, so there will be some things added to this content button when we get into tests and so forth. Then what you'll be doing is I'll be adding some stuff for test reviews and everything. Okay, so I'm going to go back to here and just kind of talk about what we're going to do. And I'm going to tell you how to get set up on MyMathLab. So again, you're going to be looking at the syllabus. Be sure you go to the content button, syllabus, open up the syllabus and read that. Okay, now what you'll be doing is you'll be doing a quiz over the syllabus. So if you go to the quiz button, there's a quiz. It says syllabus quiz. You just click on that, and then you start that. You basically just start the quiz. When you're done, you submit it. It's mostly just true, false. It is a grade, just to make sure that you've read the syllabus and you understand the class. All right. Next thing you want to do is you want to get going on your work here. Go to the written assignment, print that out. Okay, right here. This written assignment you have 2 weeks to do since we're at the beginning of the semester. It has to be put in the Dropbox by 11:59. Again, the Dropbox is here. As soon as you're done with that, do that. I will grade them after the due date. I will post the solutions, and then you'll get those back. Okay, next thing I want to remind you of is go to the class notes, print out 1.1, go to the video, click on that, watch the video for 1.1, and so forth. You'll do this throughout the semester. Go to 1.2, go to the video, all right, like that. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to talk about a video I want you to watch. Okay, so if you go here, this will be a Nova video. And if you click on that link, it should open up. It's about a 50-minute video. It's The Great Math Mystery. It's a Nova video. It's an outstanding video that talks a lot about mathematics, how mathematics is seen throughout the universe. So I want you to watch that. Okay, then the next thing I would like you to do is the discussions. Okay, so what you need to do on the discussions, if you go up here, these are what you want to participate in here. This one says introduce yourself to the class. Looks like somebody's already done that, so that's good. So would you just answer these questions? This is just gets you kind of comfortable with how the discussion forum works. So you go there and click on that and just answer the questions. If you want to, you can just go right on here and cut and paste these and the questions, and then you can put your answers there. All it is just so that we can get to know each other in the class. Okay, so it's a good idea to say hello to your classmates. Okay, next thing you'll do is after you watch that Nova video, then I will have you do a Nova video reflection. You click on this button. Just a couple of questions here that I want you to post a paragraph on, and then I'd like you all to read each other's thoughts about the video that I had you watch. You'll be doing discussions each week, so it's important that you're in the habit of going to the discussion forums. This week, you'll do an introduce yourself and then a Nova video reflection. Once we get into the second week, these I need to take out because they're from a previous semester. So don't go anywhere further than this. I need to still work on modifying those. Okay, and that's mainly it. I want to also kind of get you started on MyMathLab. So one of the things that you want to do first of all is go here to the MyMathLab link. And what you'll do is if you've used MyMathLab before, you sign in. If you have never used MyMathLab, you just register as a student. Okay, my syllabus will give you information, the access code that you need to get in there and everything. Okay, so mainly what you'll end up doing is you should be able to just go in, register, and then sign in. There is an access code that you will put in that's on the first page of my syllabus, so you need to get that and be sure that you are aware of that. Let me show you where to find that in my syllabus real quick. Okay, so if you click on the syllabus, you will need this code. I think it may be on the second. Yeah, it's this right here. You'll need this code right here. Okay, so you'll need to copy that. That's Sullivan 77549. So what you'll do on MyMathLab, if you've never been on MyMathLab before, you just click on Students Register, and then you go ahead and register, and it only takes about a minute. You'll put in that access code. I already forgot what it was. Let's see, what was it again? 77549. Okay, you'll do that. That'll take you to the class, okay, Math 122 online, fall 2017, and then you'll create an account. If you've already signed up for this before, you should already know your username and password. And then MyMathLab is going to be where you're going to do the majority of your homework then, okay? All right, and that should kind of give you an idea to get you started. So again, what you want to do, as soon as you get set up in this class this week, you want to make sure that you look over the calendar each week. This will kind of tell you how to get going. This is my instructor information. There's a link to MyMathLab where you can get set up. And on the content button, what you want to go ahead and do is go to the class notes, print out the first couple of note sections, view the videos for those two things, take notes, print out the written assignment, and go ahead and start working on that. Okay, and you'll have a syllabus quiz that you do there, okay, that's due Sunday night. And from here, discussion. Be sure to participate in this, and participate in this after you watch the NOVA video. There is a link right here that you can watch the video on. Okay, I'm looking forward to teaching everybody. One of the things that's real important in online classes is that you be very, very disciplined. Do what I have you do every week. Try to do math a little bit each day if you possibly can, and keep up. You got to keep up. There's strict due dates. Other things are, if you don't understand how the class works, you need help, be sure that you send me emails. All you got to do is send me emails. It's just right up here. You can email me through D2L, right? And get to know the students in the class, and email other students if you need to. See, there's a class list button up here, and you can go through. You'll have a list of all the students in here. If you need to ever email somebody, then be sure that you do that. So this is my class. We've got a pretty good group of students here, and looking forward to teaching you, and hope you have a great semester. Let me know if you need any help, but get going on this as soon as you possibly can, and enjoy the eclipse tomorrow. I hope everybody gets to watch the eclipse. It should be going, I think, from about 10:30 to about 1-ish in there, with a peak around noon. And we won't have another total solar eclipse in this country until 2024, and it will be in more in the southeastern part. And then the other one, I think, is 2045 is the next one that will go through Denver, and I think it'll be an almost 100% eclipse. So it's, for a lot of us, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So be sure that you get out and enjoy the eclipse. Have a great day.